Hey y'all, I know I said I was gonna chill back from doing tapings, but might as well talk to y'all. So I'm off right now, y'all. I'm so tired. It's gorgeous outside. It feels really, really, really good. It feels really, really, really good. So I'm on my way to go see my baby, and I think I need to stop past the grocery store. Yeah, I need to stop past the grocery store. So I'm on my way to the grocery store. Gosh. Y'all, let me tell you what you should never do. Never do what I did. What did Mona do? Well, I got these stockings on, right? And I've been wearing like they're not stockings that go all the way up, but they go up to like, like your knee or something like that. And so these stockings really get on my nerves because they end up drooping, right? So this is what I decided to do. I decided to use some rubber bands to hold them up. So during the day, I'm all like, I don't know why I feel so fatigued. Why my legs feel like that. I'm sitting up here cutting off circulation. I was like, it's the rubber bands. I had to take them jokers off so my blood can get some flow. Y'all, today was one of them days, and I don't even want to talk about. Today was just one of them days. It was a good day, but it had its little complications in it. So y'all know that I wear hair pieces. Y'all know I will wear some braids. I will wear some tracks. I will wear a nice looking wig, and guess what? I don't care. I wear my hair. Shoot, I will chop it off bald. I will grow it. I'll put an afro on. I'll do whatever I want because it's my hair. I can do whatever I want. Some people look down at wearing hair pieces and all this other stuff, but the way I look at it is this. I'm not bothering nobody. And at the end of the day, when the good Lord calls you home, you're not even taking your own skin with you. So it ain't gonna hurt that you leaving the skin behind plus the hair piece. Anywho, y'all, I need to do something to this. I like this unit. It's cute. But I just said to myself, I'm not going to do all that extra stuff that they be doing and trying to taper all of this. But y'all, when the wind started blowing, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, thank God I got this band on because I do not want my daggone this unit to fly. Or, when I'm talking to people for them to be like, what is that on her? That's not her hair. You can see the sides flapping up. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes, I wear my little hair hats, and I'm not ashamed to say it, honey. I will put me on a cute looking wig and keep it moving. Some people look down upon stuff like that. Y'all know it ain't my hair. I went from 10-inch to 18-inch just like that. But yes, that was one of those things today. I'm like, oh my gosh, like the wind today. I'm like, see, this is the reason why I can understand you put a sew in it. I want to stay away from all that glue because I need my edges. But daggone it, man, I don't need you to be giving off my secrets. You talking to people when they looking at you like, is it a wig? I don't know. It was just one of those, y'all. It was just one of those. But other than that, I had a really good day today. Everything else was pretty good. Today was beautiful out. I was walking around in these heels like it was nobody's business. Yesterday I had some flats on. I need to make sure to keep me some flats and underneath my desk because my feet was like, wait a minute. I know you ain't got these heels on walking around like this, like you back in your 20s. You better do something. So yeah, other than that, y'all, everything was really, really cool today. I can't complain. I'm just ready to go home to see my daughter. I'm thinking, should I even stop to go to? I'm so tired. I don't even feel like going to the grocery store. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And then, what else happened today? I didn't get a chance to do too much. Some people have time when they're at their job to look at some shows, talk on the phone, do a little bit of shopping from their cell phones. Today was straight. I have fun. I did eat ice cream today. That's another thing where I'm at. There's a lot of people that will feed the mess out of you. So I did eat some organic ice cream today. Y'all, I need to yeah, I need to see what's going on. Today's the 15th. Okay, I remember I gotta do something when I get home. Who almost forgot that. But other than that, y'all, I hope everybody else had a really good day. I had a really good day. Nothing to complain about at all. Um, you know, nothing to complain about. Everything looking good. When I go to work, I just pray for everyone and I just ask the Lord to just bless my hands, that people can see your hand upon me. So, yeah, everything's kosher. Everything's cool. Can't complain at all about it. Um, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much it. As somebody, the flu's been going around. Like, somebody came in the office and was coughing and was like, I just got over the flu. I said, oh, really? And before he left, I shook his hand. You know, he had a very odd handshake, and I realized because he only had 4 fingers. Well, he was a very nice guy, but I'm like, come on now, you don't tell nobody you just got over the flu and you haggling and coughing. Oh, but anyway, so he seemed like a really nice guy, though. He was like, look, you are my sister that's from here. I need you to hook me up. I need you to give me some type of deal, some specials. I was like, look, this is what I can do for you. I'll be over there. Look, I'll be over there trying to negotiate for real. I'll be trying to get them in for real. Like, what's your budget? This is what I can do for you. But some people want miracles. Some people want 3 months free. I'm like, well, tell me where you can get 3 months free. But yeah, y'all, I'm just tired. I'm still, look, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. 5 a.m. morning. I'm not complaining because, honey, it feels so good to have a job and inside a car on your way back home. So, to go see my baby. And I know she's just like, when I walk through the door, Symphony be screaming. She be running all over the place, and then she's like, can I get some milk, please? And I'm like, where's your stash at? Where's your sippy cup at? She wants to do her own thing. But, yeah, I need to do something about this. I need to do a sew-in. But then I don't want to do a sew-in. I need to do something. I don't know what I need to do. What I need to be doing is checking out online about these different houses and stuff that I'm looking at. Because Mona gonna be ready to move. I'm gonna be ready to move into a house. Y'all, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. It is like 70 something. It was 70 something degrees today. So it was really, really nice out here. I can't complain at all how nice it was. So, yeah. I'm just so, what I need to get me a new foot machine. That's what I need to do. And I also need to order me some Masia. Y'all, I ordered some Masia and I was like, oh yeah, my stash then came in. Y'all, I picked it up and I was like, there is nothing in here. And the guy had to give me a refund. He wanted me to, I was like, I'm not opening this package for you to be like, he was like, just please, if you can open it, I just need to know what happened so I can put in a claim. So I opened it up and the top was busted. So all the fluids came out and I was like, oh. And I'm gonna tell you something too. Like, I go to this place called Naked Lunch, and that's like an organic little, I not gonna say restaurant. It's like a little organic shop to get your food, and they have like for instance, they have like this bean burger. I do not eat meat anymore. If I do eat meat, it's only fish. I don't eat any meats. I just don't. I'm not a vegetarian. I just don't want meat anymore. When I look at it, it's repulsive to me. Not repulsive. It's just, I guess it would be. I'm just not into meat anymore. And I really prefer Symphony not to eat meat because I don't eat meat, and I feel like it's unfair for me to just be like, I'm not eating the meat and give my child some meat when I don't eat meat. But, you know, she loves her raviolis. Or is it no, not the raviolis, the one with the noodles. She like those. But what I really want to get is I want to get a Vitamax machine. I really want to take a whole thing of broccoli and just dump it in there and everything else. Me too. I stopped eating meat and I lost 9 pounds. Oh, that's good. Get it. 9 pounds. That's really good. I've noticed a difference in my skin when I stop eating meat. And I noticed a difference in my bowel movements when I stop eating meat. And I honestly, when I was younger, I remember being a picky eater, that I didn't want to eat meat. But I remember my parents like, you need to eat all the food, and then I just started eating it. But I have no need for it. Like, and I don't know why now my body is really like, even like I still do tuna, I still do fish and shrimp. I still do like the seafood stuff. But when it comes to like hot dogs, when it comes to hamburgers, I won't do it. I will not do it. And I don't know now. I mean, at first it started because I saw an old friend. I can't even read what that says. Bathroom. Yes, it has a lot of. Yeah, like I've noticed a huge difference. But it started when I saw a friend a couple of months back. This is probably like 8 months back. And me and my sister was like, oh, you look good. He was like, man, I don't eat meat no more. I don't do none of that. I mean, just glowing. I was like, you know what? I'm about to do it. I didn't have to put any type of structure with it. I just said I ain't doing meat no more. I don't eat meat. So chicken and all of that other stuff, I just don't. I still buy it because my cousin, my family members, and then they still eat it. But I don't eat it. I don't. And so somebody was like, well, where do you get your protein from? I'm like, I guess from everything else. But I feel really good now that I don't eat meat. I don't eat hamburgers. And to be honest with you, I never really ate hamburgers. I usually do like turkey burgers and things like that because I thought that was more on the healthy end of things. But I ain't doing none of that. But what I really want to get back into doing is I want to start juicing, but really, really, like, really juicing. Like, what's going on? Is there an accident? Oh. Y'all, I'm in traffic. Oh. Y'all, it feels so good not to drive. I'm telling you. The other day, I told you I called Uber. And I said to myself, the guy seems very nice. But I didn't understand. His car was not clean. He ain't even putting no smell goods up in there. Like when I was driving, I made my car smell really good, and I had really nice music. I had a nice playlist for people. So when they got in the car, they felt like, man, this giant is chilled back. But I ain't like that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I just thank God I'm not driving because I did a lot of driving. I thank God that's over with. Oh, I thank God that's over with. And I'm going to say another thing too. I thank God that I didn't become a police officer either. Because that would have been a rough job trying to get home to my 2-year-old carrying weapons and stuff. The Lord was like, Mona, no. I love it. You know, sometimes it's really good when God closes a door. You look back and be like, Lord, thank you for not letting me do that. And sometimes the things that we really want is not for us. But when we say, Lord, well, show me something that I will really like, He'll put something right in front of you and be like, you're going to do good at this. You know what I mean? So I thank God for that, you know. But I can't believe I put them rubber bands on my daggone. I gotta find another way. That's another thing too. I gotta get back home. Not only do I gotta see the baby, but the dog is jumping up and down like, you gotta walk me, you gotta walk me, you gotta walk me. I need to find me a good dog walker. Somebody that I can trust that can go in and take Solo out and take him around for great walks and give him treats. You know what I mean? That's what I need. What else? I need. I'm not like I need. 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 Let me get over. Let me get over, you guys. Have y'all seen any good movies? Because I haven't been able to look at, and I'm talking about good suspense, not suspense, because suspense is kind of scary, isn't it? No, suspense is good. Suspense slash thrillers. I like a good movie where you can really think and be like, this is a good movie. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard for me to find good things these days because some things can terrorize you. Some things that have you so afraid, you be like, why did I look at that movie? So I refuse to look at scary movies. Like back in the day, I used to be into it. But now my eyes and my nerves cannot take it. And I be feeling like these new movies, they really be conjuring up demons on the scene. You thinking that's good acting? No, that's a real. Matter of fact, now that we on that, so they have this thing on you where it's a show, but I saw it on YouTube where the most scariest act, and it's supposed to be something like American Next Top, American Idol or Next Best Singer. Well, this is supposed to be somebody that can scare the crap out of you, right? So I'm like, what is it? What is this? So they show a scene where this girl goes up in her open act. She's supposed to look like some girl holding a doll, and she doesn't talk. But bottom line, this lady actually conjured up a freaking ghost or demon and took a picture of one of the hosts, and in the picture it showed the actual ghost. The host was like, and I'm like, y'all think that's funny? You think that's entertaining? I mean, when she just conjured up in front of y'all, that ghost may follow you for the rest of your life messing around with stuff like that. That's why certain things, you got to be careful about what you look at, because certain things can be portals. You know what I'm saying? So some movies I just can't look at. I cannot look at. There's this one movie that looked very, very enticing, and when I started to watch it, it was like, nah, this is a little bit too much. It was about a little boy, and when he dreamed, his dream would come true, but there was a dark entity that would chase him. And I said, nah, buddy, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful for some of the things you look at. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. I'm too tired. I could go to Aldi's right now, but I'm just too tired. I'm just so tired. I'm tired. not gonna say I'm tired. I'm just a little bit exhausted, you guys. I just need to lay down and just breathe for just one moment. I'm gonna tell you, I am truly, honestly thankful that I have a job. I am. I'm very thankful that I do, and I'm thankful that I'm able to go back and forth and make a living to take care of my daughter. But it would be wonderful to be in a huge house and just, you know, I'm not even gonna complain because where I just came from driving Miss Daisy all over the place, this is way better than that. But you know, I'm telling you, like when you have children and you are on the grind and you are working, that's all it is. It's not even about you anymore. You can't even complain or yesterday I was listening to what's her name, Church in the Wilderness, and she was talking about how, like for Valentine's Day, she was saying like never be alone with the Lord. Like it was a really good message that she was talking about. First of all, I think she said she almost 50 years old. I was like, girl, I was like, y'all look good. I thought she was like almost like a little bit older than me, maybe because she sounds so wise. But I would have never thought she was hitting 50. She looked good. But anywho, she said something that I was like, oh my gosh. She was talking about relationships, and we living in the times where men don't it's not funny, but she said we living in the times when men don't take care of family like they used to. It's true. Men are not, you, and I'm not saying all men, but it's a big chunk, it's a huge percentage of men that don't even look for they don't even look to take care of a woman, a wife, and children. But yesterday, y'all, I saw a family that I just thought was just so adorable. They have two boys, and it was the husband, it was the wife, and I admired it. It was just so pretty because his wife needed help with the bike, and they were all going on a bike trail or whatever. And his wife, he noticed her tires were down, so he took the pump and he just pumped up her tires, and it just looked so nice just to see as a husband that he was really worried about his wife and he wanted to make sure. And I was like, this is very beautiful, even though me admiring it from just like, oh, that is so pretty, they look so wonderful together, and they have they have beautiful children. And to see that, it was just like, oh, look at that. And you could see how he was just pumping that air in the tires, trying to make sure that his wife got air in her tires and that she's good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see stuff like that, it's wonderful. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said before, that like when you are married, and this goes to the married people out there that are married, you are a model to what God wants us to be. Like, not us to be, but what God intends for marriage to be between a man and a woman. And the union is just so beautiful. And I think nowadays, because we don't see that, it's a rare, it's like a jewel, like a ruby. I mean, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's so pretty, oh, it's so precious. Or like when I saw a couple and the woman was holding some stuff and the father was holding the newborn baby. Like, when you see that, it's just like, oh, it's so precious. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different from seeing two guys together or two women together. This is on a league of its own. You know what I'm saying? This is on a league of its own. When you see married couples together, whether they have children or don't, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And so when I saw that, I was just like, that's wonderful. and you can really look at it and just be like, it's beautiful, you know. But that was just something I saw, and I saw the kids, and you know, I love to see like the fathers with their children and stuff. I love seeing it. Even if you know, like one time I was in DC, and this cat, he had to be like me. He had to be, I know he had to be like maybe 20. So he a young father. He walking down the street pimping. Like, you know how they be having that little movement? He got this brand new baby on. I don't know what woman said, here you go, babe, but he got this brand new newborn. And he just walking like, and the baby just flopping. I'm like, if you don't hold that baby's head. But even when you see that, or you see a guy with his son, you just be like, it's beautiful. It's absolutely, it's beautiful. And when you see a family together, and when they're working together, like I said, it's a rarity, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Just to look at it, you know. But I thought that was very nice. I thought it was nice. You know. And then you know, I'm hearing about new people, they got married, and one of my coworkers, she said she celebrated her husband's birthday, and so what she got him secretly was a limo. So she said it started off where she was like, all right, come on, let's go out to eat. And he was like, you drive. And she was like, no, you drive. And she was like, no, you drive. And so he was like, no, I don't feel like driving. And so she said he had a little attitude. And so when he walked outside, he saw the limo, was like, man, somebody about to have fun tonight. And so he on the way to the car, she was like, where you think you going? He was like, what? And she threw a surprise party for him. I'm like, oh. So she showed me pictures. I thought it was just beautiful to just, you know, for her to do something for her husband and surprise him. And he was just like, I said, I know he was boosted. Like, it's certain things like that it's just, it's that's a beautiful moment between a husband and a wife. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like, see, this is just the wonderful part. This is the treat in the present, in the gift about marriage. Yeah, you have your rough times, but there's, you know, the good times outweigh that. You know what I'm saying? And it's wonderful to hear about that, how, you know, somebody loved you so much, they took the time out on your birthday to celebrate it, and it was your wife that did that, and she had a surprise party set for her husband. And I'm like, girl, I know he was too through. And so she was like, yeah, we had so much fun. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, you know. I love it. I love when I see things like that, and I hear wonderful news about that. And, you know, my other coworker was saying that her and her husband, that's like her, what did she say? Her concert buddy. And I'm like, that's really great, because both of y'all have something that you both like to do together. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing about the great things in their marriage. You know, that, I mean, it's just wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. You know? So when you see that, you can't help but smile and be like, you know, God has his hand on that, you know. I love to see. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking too much. I'll be like, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's so wonderful. It's beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I love hearing things like that, you know. They took the time out and just, you know, did something for somebody, for their spouse. Even like, I remember when I was in my early 20s, and my old supervisor, she was like, her husband bought her this dress. And I was like, I was so amazed, because I was in my early 20s. I'm like, how did he know what's up? Oh, he knows my size. I was like, wow, your husband knows your size? You know, I just thought that that was just really, really nice. I remember, I would never forget this couple when I was in my early 20s, and they both were from Dominican Republic. They both had this, you know, and her husband, the way he talked like, Sandra, fix your dress. Like the way that they were like two twins to me, but it was husband and wife, and they both had class about them. Like the wife, the way she carried herself and the way she dressed, and the husband, the way he complimented her and the way he, like, both of them were like very classy. But it was a couple that you could appreciate just their company and just the awe at them because they look so good together, you know. Like they look so good together. Like, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hope my sister marries her fiance they've been together for 10 years. No, was it 10 years? Dang, they've been together for a long time. A very, very long time. But they call each other peanut butter and jelly. And she be always like, I can't do this anymore. He gets on my nerves. Ah. I mean, I be like, Coco, you say that all the time, and that's it. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Next thing you know, they both looking fly, going out somewhere. But they have like a, I can. They have a really. I can see. I learned to appreciate both of them. Both of them love their children, and I think that if they allow God to work on them in their hearts, they can go a very long way. I mean, yes. I see that. I really do. And so he's been going to his friends' weddings and stuff, and she's like, shoot, I ain't, I don't know. But I'm like, I really do hope one day that they'll finally say I do, but I don't know. I am starting to see a huge trend with people being shacked up for years and contemplating whether or not they're going to get married. But again, marriages are beautiful. Like I said, when you're married, you're in a different league. Not saying married people are better than other people, but they have favor upon them. Especially the husband and his wife, because she is his wife, because God says that you obtain favor from him. So he's going to make sure that this family grows and goes. And you know what I'm saying? Like, married people, man, y'all got it going on. Y'all really got it going on. So, just make sure that you keep your marriage in prayer at all times, because the enemy wants to break that up. But I see married people, and I'm just like, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's a different type of thing when you just like, oh, that's my husband, versus that's my boyfriend or my hubby. Or which one is it? Is your boyfriend your hubby? Some people like to say hubby when they're not even married, but when you're married, it's my husband. It's a different league of his own. You see what I'm saying? It's a different class. And it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It is. A lot of people want to admit to it. Be like, oh, well. No, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, darling. Just like that lady, like, I don't look at this, but remember the one on Love and Hip Hop? This lady been with this man for, first of all, he just is nasty, but she was with him for 7 years, and I think she had 2 kids, but he ended up being with somebody else. They sitting at the table. She been with him this long. That girl was like, no. When she looked at him and said, what she said? She said, no, I'm his wife. I said, oh. She couldn't do nothing then. But anyway, he was just messed up and wrong for what he did. But it's a different league. It's a whole different league when you're married. You know what I'm saying? When you see a married couple. A married couple it's a beautiful couple, And the longer they are, you'll start to see that they start to act like each other. And even scientifically, they say that you start to even look like each other, feed off each other. I like that, you know. I like that in married couples. I like seeing stuff like that, and I like seeing families too. When when the husband has his wife back, or when the wife has her husband back, like she not gonna let nobody disrespect him. He not gonna let nobody disrespect her. Like they're just this one unit, and you know they both of them. The way that they go, and I'm gonna tell you something about marriage too. A lot of people not going to tell you is that when you have two people that are bringing in the household, that enriches the household. You see what I'm saying? So she making this, he making that, or if he making this and she at home, or however you want to work it, they are both empowered. Just like they're just powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Their kids eating good, God blessing them. Like when you do stuff like that, I feel like you can go places, you can do things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that because you're single you're not going to be able to do that, but I'm talking about marriage real quick. I'm not talking about divorces, I'm not talking about single couples, I'm talking about marriage, you know what I'm saying? So not only are y'all setting it up where if one fall down the other one is there, but when you have two people in the household that's bringing in money, that's working, not only are y'all enlarging y'all territories, because remember how it used to be back in the days when and even now, you know, people they want to get a house, you know what I'm saying? They got their children, they got their house, they getting older now, their children got children, they grandparents, they chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like you when you see that, it's beautiful, it's just beautiful. But nowadays, you know, the Bible says that men should be lovers of themselves, you know, giving up their first loves, giving up their wives, and wives too, you know, running after him that you didn't disrespected your husband. But when you really truly see a married couple is like, it's rare. And some people even look at that married couple like, I wonder how long they gonna last. It's really bad. It's sad to say, but they said it's 50% of marriages ends in divorce. But now they're saying like 70% of them do. So before you even get married, you are the statistic. That's why number one, both of y'all have to be on same accord. Both of y'all have to have the Lord, and both of y'all, if both of y'all have Jesus in your heart, peace and love and forgiveness, you will go a very long way, a very, very long way. But anyway, I just thought that was so awesome, just to see married people, you know what I'm saying, and see them and just be like, that's beautiful. And I hope and pray don't nothing come and try to mess it all up, because this is it's absolutely gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You got children you raising, and they're so used to saying mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? They're so used to seeing both parents. Some of us may not even be able to comprehend that, because we were raised in a household with just one parent. But could you imagine these children who've been raised in a household with two parents, and then in their teenage years, then their parents get them to sit down, talk of they're going to be getting a divorce? That's devastating, especially when you've always seen dad right there, or you always seen mom right there. Now you're going in two different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I feel this way too. If you are a Christian person, a Christian woman, you know, and somebody's talking about, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Hey, lady. I had this guy. He wanted to apply for an apartment, and the reason why is because he he was getting a divorce. Yeah, that would have been really good money, like commission money. But I was really like, Lord, I really hope him and his wife work it out. I hope he don't get it, you know? Not that I would purposely deny somebody, but turns out he never answered to get this apartment. and we couldn't hold it, so I denied it. Well, I canceled it out. Hopefully him and his wife can reconcile. But anywho, um, what I was saying is that marriages are absolutely just gorgeous. So I saw this couple and I just thought it was a very cute family. And if I can see that, then I know a lot of people see that. I know a lot of people see that. So married people, you're not just married, you're a model that God uses. And when other people look at you, they say, oh, they admire it in a beautiful way. In a beautiful way. All right, y'all, so I gotta go.